When I look across the nation, I see that there's a lack of men and women in their 20s and 30s across our churches. Leaders tend to be of an older generation, and the once on fire for God teenagers who stood beside us in our youth groups and at conferences no longer seem to be following Jesus. I'm on a bit of a mission to see what we can do about that, and I want to invite you on that journey with me. I became a pastor when I was 22 years old, and I was invited onto a leadership team who made space and gave grace for me to make mistakes and learn. 10 years on, I'm still making mistakes, I'm still needing grace, but as a result, I've matured as a leader. And I really believe that for the next generation to rise, we need to intentionally make space and give grace to them. I want to find out who we have across our Elim churches in Scotland. What young leaders are sitting in hibernation with seeds of greatness in them, waiting to rise? What could the future look like for us if we had younger men and women of God who are filled with the Spirit on every one of our leadership teams across the nation? We want to create a scaffolding to support local churches to raise up a new generation of leaders. It's time for a generation to rise. So we're launching Rise because we want to raise a generation to lead. Rise exists for three reasons. We want to gather people in their 20s and 30s across the nation. We want to grow together as disciples at the feet of Jesus. And we want to go as leaders to bring influence for the next generation. I believe more than ever we need men and women of God who are filled with the Spirit, who love Jesus, and who are willing to rise up to lead the next generation into God's kingdom purposes for their towns, cities, and for Scotland. The time for waiting is over. It's time to rise.